challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Sorry, chat. I'm here. Oh my god. What is this? Oh, wait, I know what this is. I think. What am I looking at? Did it try to just subtitle those just now? I got caught up in my workout. Well, that's not entirely true. I was waiting around all day for Magic Final Fantasy merch to go live. Ultra Pro websites suck. Mortal Shell. Loggers, brother. That looks like Dark Souls and some kind of...
That looked great. Well, we got lots more to come. But right now,
that's great.
The end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over
I'm here.
Fortnite
I'm back.
has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight.
Didn't they have AI Darth Vader?
Exclusive look at what you'll be
and he got like
tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
He got like instantly racist or something. Isn't that not Fortnite? So tired. I'm catching my breath. I got water. We're good. I'm living. I'm vibing. Sub Psychor. Sub Joel.
Think I saw Jonesy.
I'm not always late. Sometimes
now,
I'm on
It's an
time.
honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary
That's crazy.
game creator who is set to release his latest project in
Late
just
most
a
of the
few
time.
short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer
I'm
Game
live
Fest
instantly on Twitch. I'll just remind you all.
The great
I can't help it. YouTube
Hideo
makes me put a
Kojima.
loading screen up or a waiting screen. All right. If you never want me to be late again, go follow and watch on Twitch, bro.
Mikey, great to see you.
Respectfully.
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited.
Let me
So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for
Okay,
many
I'm
years
pausing
on this
ads on
project.
YouTube.
What do you hope players take away from DS2
Just
when
in
they
case.
play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、まあ、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コロ
the
ナを
pandemic.
体験した
Yeah, I'm gonna turn
中
those
で
off
の
respectfully.
つながりというか、
I wanted to
I
show
feel like they're hurting
something
more than they're
new
helping.
だから、まあ、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well,
So
talking about
it's
playing the game
trauma
that's coming out later
inspired.
this month, but right now, I know you prepared a special
People made Darth
exclusive
Vader
event
say
for
wild
SGF.
things. Dude,
Let's take a look at this.
we can't have nice things ever. We just can't. Sorry, I'm gonna try to not move my mic so much. Hospital worker? Oh my god.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Doctor, psychologist. No smoking.
No smoking, please.
Told you.
So you are Neil Varner.
Dude, did they patch the auditorium audio in? I can hear it echo.
I'm a porter.
You say he's a porter?
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil,
Oh my god, my arms hurt.
What?
so you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Okay. These two were from the first game?
The girl. You're alive.
Oh. What? Why? Why? Why is she hitting him? What the fuck? What are we doing?
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the
I don't know anything about
あのまあ、
Death Stranding 1,
DS2
so-
インディアス2
キャラクターです
It's a very important character.
I-
ニールとルーシー
I have no context in
まあ
this.
詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手に
Summer Game Fest is Sony exclusive?
You
Is
saw
it?
the cancer mark
No, it's
on
not.
both of their
すごい
hands.
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection.
く関わってきます
And
Didn't it?
reveals-
No, one of the partners was Switch too, no?
And last time on DS1, we have
Or just
Cliff,
Nintendo?
who was played by Matt.
I don't remember what the logo said. We looked at the partners the other day.
You know, he will not be in
今
DS2.
回
No?
ニールっていうのが
But this
マッツさん
time,
の代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を
playing
担
like
shouldn't
the
be.
role that Matt did.
Stay to
for
Play
DS2.
is, but I mean, that's a Sony thingy.
Cliff was a very popular character.
This shouldn't be.
But I think we have to kind of
Low key, I
top
think-
that
I think
character.
Jeffrey
So Luca
here just
Marinetti was a
is
great
like
actor
super
in
tight
the
with
role.
Kojima.
It worked great. He did a great performance, so I think
I think they're
you'll
just
like this
besties, so they're
character.
starting off with a lot of that stuff.
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers. you know?
20 days?
That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share.
we know that already?
And, you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by.
Oh, yeah, this is all weekend, isn't it?
We'll be sharing a new demo of the live gameplay demo alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出
I'll
し
show
ま
you
すの
the gameplay scene
で
of
見
New.
に来てください。
Oh shoot, I gotta
So
take my
hope you
vitamins.
enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Not sponsored.
All right, and now I'd
But
like
these
to
are
introduce
goated.
my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along
And yes, they are
party,
gummies.
A veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per
Yes, I'm a man in his
podcast.
30s who
Please
eats
join me
gummies.
in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Why would you want to swallow a pill if you could just chew on a gummy vitamin? You know what I mean?
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill.
Yeah, you shouldn't kill.
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen.
Y'all believe people used to live like that?
I sought no war. But war found me.
You ever just wake up and think feudal times were an actual thing? That's crazy.
I became like them. I took up the sword. Prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
Alright, this is medieval, but you know what I mean.
But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only...
That's a dope helmet, though.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Bro? Okay, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. The conspiracy theory the Middle Ages are fabricated. You mean like the Dark Ages? How there's like a big period of history that's just like not talked about or like not recorded.
Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow.
I think we're all living in a
Sonic
simulation,
Racing Crossworlds is a
to be
thrilling
honest.
new entry
So
in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds.
You wanna talk
and
about
familiar
conspiracy
faces to
theories.
Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
there we go. Oh, that's bad. I had to turn my chair a little bit. Sonic Racers. Didn't we see this not that long ago? A big chunk of history didn't exist. Yeah, that's the Dark Ages, I think is what they're talking about. There's not a lot of recorded history within the Dark Ages. And then you had like an immediate pump into like the medieval Renaissance. I mean, truth be told, there's a lot of ancient documentation that got burned to the ground. Like the Library of Alexandria and all that stuff, you know? So, I'm sure there's recorded history that nobody even knows about because it just physically it doesn't exist anymore.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you,
Sonic.
Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
Okay.
Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega
It's rough
Arcade
to try
Racing
and be
Team.
selling this.
You can feel brand
After
new
Mario Kart
experience
World comes
from
out.
the new future Travel Ring,
Oh,
which you can warp in the
Jenna's
race.
dock is fixed, by the way.
Also, unlike another kart racing game,
So y'all should know.
this game will have online cross-platform.
Sometimes stuff just
matchmaking.
works in the morning. Who knows?
So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Okay, that was a cool transition. Steve? Oh, there's a whole course. Yo, I want a kart
Minecraft
race in the
Sonic.
Nether.
I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're
Somebody
excited
laughed
to
at that.
reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Technological advances. No, I'm just talking about texts. I don't think they like destroyed machines and stuff like that. There was no one-to-one comparison
Time.
with the Dark Ages, but
For some, it heals.
ugh.
For others, it wounds.
Ugh.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion.
That was yucky.
Our hopes lost long ago. But you
That character doesn't look like he fits in the game.
have the power to change all of this.
Compared to the enemy
If
thing.
time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Oh, that's a Code Vein game? There was a Grecian Dark Ages. Dude, I want to know what happened to Atlantis, bro. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure there's like tons of times and periods across, you know, whatever civs or countries or what have you, where stuff just got lost or not documented or... But that's cool, though. Oh, God. Oh, I hate this. There was definitely an Atlantis. That's crazy. That's crazy. The thing I
That was a very
remember
moody,
most
cool new
vividly
game.
from
That
my
was
ancient
End of
Civs
Abyss,
class
debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based
in college
Section 9 Interactive,
was that
atmospheric action
there was
adventure
this
game coming in
ancient
2026
grease
to the Epic Games Store
mechanism
and consoles.
that used
Next, we'll step
stones
into
as
the black and
counterweights
white world of rubber hose
to
animation
create
with
automatic
mouse
doors
TI
that
for
opened
hire.
when you
Developed
like
by
walked in on
first-time
like a pressure
developer
plate.
Fumi Games and published by PlaySide,
And I was like,
releasing
man,
later
that's
this
crazy.
year.
They were
Here's a
doing
quick look at the
Minecraft
game and the
thousands of
reveal
years
a
ago.
familiar voice.
Wild.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who
This seems
bend the
familiar.
city to their will,
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
and those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Jack Pepper.
Another role for Troy Baker.
Like
All right,
Pepper
that's
Jack?
all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another
A type
ambitious
of
project from this independent
cheese?
Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent
Interesting.
launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy
The art
franchises
style.
in the
It felt
world.
like a
Guesses?
Cuphead
Let's take a
revival
look.
situation. I thought it was a Cuphead game for a second. I was gonna say, is that a White Walker? Enter Jon Snow.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Oop.
This is your legacy.
Game of Thrones still kicking, huh?
Who wins and who dies.
Oops. Aw. That's sad.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Oh, it's RTS? Oh, that's kind of cool.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
What? That was just so many acronyms. What am I supposed to do with that?
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
Are they recreating whales?
If they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
What?
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart.
Atomic Hearts had like a huge controversy around it, didn't it? Yeah. Surely they don't have autoclaim on live, right?
That's right. Atomic Heart
I have
2
to edit
is in
that
active
out.
development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not,
Interesting.
is not all from Munfish today.
Mundfish.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's Robot TikTok, the game.
Giant cube.
Yo, wait, his jacket's kind of fire.
I can still barely believe it.
I just
myself.
noticed the DNA spiral down the side. That was fire.
When it showed up, I was in the lab.
That was a big
I
Rubik's
didn't
Cube.
even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
That's a good question. How is it a spiritual successor? It's just the sequential successor.
What if the cube
Thus
didn't
the
appear,
two.
but revealed itself?
Interesting.
What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Is this the same? This is the same game, right? Okay. Wait. God damn. Summer Game Fest, you trying to get me banned? The Cube. Atomic. Oh, so it's a different game, but in the same
Cute little
universe.
guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe
Oh.
on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges
Are
are
MMOs
constantly
back?
rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and console.
Chad, should I
this
play Final
holiday.
Fantasy 14?
Multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
True. They want to play copywritten music, and they want to put explicit content on the screen at the same time, just to make sure. Just so you know you can't just mute it, you have to cut the whole section out. That's crazy. Also, low-key, kind of a bad strat if that's your game and you're trying to get people to talk about it for free. Because, like, they literally can't show footage. Just saying. Not a great strategy. Cosmic Invasion. Okay.
This isn't hell. Oh my world. What is this place?
Sekiro? Oh, no. This is Onimusha. This is Onimusha. Yo, I'm so pumped for this, too.
You don't have a chance.
I still have 1 through 3 on the PS2. I got parry. I'm now a Dark Souls parry god, so it doesn't matter. Respectfully. The fact that Musashi is in this too is so cool.
But there's only room for one at the top, and it won't be a coward who runs for a jewel. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire. Next year, that's going to be fire.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5.
What is it with Jeff and
insane
puppets?
Digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it.
How about
Here
that?
is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy.
What is what am I looking at right now?
This maid ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Is this the Muppets meets Rocky? Felt that boxing. Okay, this is Little Mac meets Muppets meets Rocky.
Super fun. Gotta
Punch
watch
Out.
this
Yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah,
right?
Punch
All right,
Out.
Well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
I don't know what the hell that was. that was fun. You know what? I cheer the creativity in 2025. How about that? I don't know what it was. I won't likely play it at all. But I appreciate that it's something different. Love that.
In a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth
Oh man.
shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints.
Y'all ever grab a hangnail
And scramble to find clues. One step closer
and then
to
it doesn't,
unmasking the
your
culprit
finger doesn't bleed,
who is guilty
but then it
or
just
the betrayal
immediately
of
starts
life
gushing blood after you think you're
by
safe.
killing every lamb.
You'll ever have that happen to you?
Raging every wolf. Such simple rules.
I got a
But
bit of a
there's so much
situation
more
like
to
that
this
going on right
game
now.
of murderous mystery. Complete quest to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items. blow
Okay,
up
so it's
opponents,
Clue meets
poison others,
Fortnite.
place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life.
That
or
seems like it would
death.
be a fun game.
Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders.
It's like Grown Up
This
Among
is one
Us.
of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From
Arc
Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I don't remember hearing anything about Arc Raiders. Am I crazy?
Breathe.
Oh, wait.
Let your body settle into
Is this the one that's in space and it feels a little bit like Guardians?
clear your mind of all distractions.
I thought that had a different lead character, though.
You don't have to walk this path alone.
There was a lady in like a spaceship.
Resourceful friends.
She was like doing a bounty or something.
Here, you are in control.
You know what's always confused me? We're still just out here using semi-automatic rifles in a world where stuff like that exists. You know what I mean? What's up with that?
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Pog. Level Infinite? Don't they do mobile games? Or are they like Niantic that does a little of everything? I don't know anything about Dune, so I got nothing here. Confused about what's happening. I still don't know what's happening. I feel like they were homies and now they're no longer homies. Do I just need to watch the movie Dune? Head start now available. Does that mean you just like play it early? And then your data carries over or something?
World fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
Oh, that's Wuthering Waves, baby! Hell yeah! I forgot Kuro was on here.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So
Shut up, Abby.
I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
Oh yeah, the new patch drops really quick, huh?
I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Dude, Septimon seems dope.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets.
This looks cool. I love anything that has like a hand-drawn style.
And don't come back.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Dude, hell yeah. This is gonna be one to watch for sure.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
It's crazy that was not coming to
What
Switch.
a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Uh-oh. He hit a lady.
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support
That's
a
not
friend's
the
past,
fade-in I thought they
just
would
like Split
take
Fiction. Here's
for
the
a
first
Lego
ever look.
game. Ah. That's just an eyeball. Okay, this is cute. Okay. I kind of dig this. It's a Lego-inspired puzzle platformer. Have they not done something like this before? Because that seems like such a no-brainer. Dude, Jenna's gonna want to play this. I'm gonna get this to exclusively play with Jenna. Oh, and it's on Switch. How about that?
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude.
Oh, is that
Nickelodeon
Sandy?
has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
That was Sandy. Yep.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
Is this some Fairly Odd Parents stuff?
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role
Hey, yo.
of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters,
saw this, right?
environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses.
I don't
Here's
remember
the
where we saw
exclusive
this, but we did see it within the last couple months, I think. And this is like a DLC prequel, right? Chat, what kind of game is Lies of P? Because I'm getting Souls vibes. Wow. Is it a Souls-like? Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Oh boy.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where you used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food.
Bro. Why didn't they show us what was in the freezer? Huh? What was in the freezer?
Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates.
Bro.
The garden is lush and green, and everything's lovely. Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Okay, low key, I kind of want to play that. When does that come out? We don't know. We don't know.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes.
I would.
All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Is this another anime MMO thing? Why are we attacking tigers? This feels like Tower of Fantasy, but not Tower of Fantasy. Respectfully. One Punch Man? Okay, so we're just getting through all the gacha games right now. Got it. Cool. Cool, cool. That's good. It's all anime games. Low key. A little bit. I feel like games like this, even if they aren't gacha, exist to sell you DLC. And that may be judgmental of me to say, but that's my truth. Witcher! Oh.
5.6 is available today.
It's a real. Damn. Expedition 33!
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Hell yeah.
Will it be exclusively
E33 is my game of the year, by the way. I ain't finished it. I got a ton more to play. I don't think anything gonna come close.
We find a way.
Is that just an Unreal ad?
We altered.
Okay, that was just an that was just an Unreal ad. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, no, that's chill. That's chill.
It is up to us to nurture what we have set free.
Yo, that's my Jeff Goldblum speaking.
This chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Not good. Is this Jurassic Park Sims? That looks like Jurassic Park Sims. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Yacht Club. Chat, who does
10
Yacht
years
Club?
ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Oh,
Today,
Shovel Knight.
I'm thrilled to share a world premiere
It sounded
look
familiar.
at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Oh.
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat,
I remember
free-roaming
Mina.
exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island.
Y'all think they're
A
going to
decade
talk
ago,
about
we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our
Hollow
next
Knight?
bona fide classic.
Y'all think they're going to announce Silksong? Okay, that's kind of retro fire, not gonna lie. That's pretty sick. And there's a Steam demo.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what
Dude,
this
wait,
says.
no. Shut up.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If You're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1,
Cyberpunk.
you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma.
Wait, what?
B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved. All right, let's take a look.
Bro, I thought dead ass they were gearing up for Silk Song just now.
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Dude.
Oh, hi, new friend.
Okay, how many people aren't gonna play this game now specifically because of that lead-in?
The turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and disgusting with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total panties. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Bruh.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast.
Man, that was Neil Patrick Harris?
Of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action.
That sounded a lot like Ryan Reynolds.
Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Everybody heard Jeff say Silk Song, and nobody can focus on anything else anymore.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of over zombies.
How high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Alright. Deadpool's clothes grow back? True. How and why? These are questions.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive. And this is your
we've seen
exclusive
this.
new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
We've seen this.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
the end of an era when everything's about to change. It's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself.
I've never had that experience.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destiny.
Have we seen anything like first-party Nintendo yet?
No escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
That's a long title.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Why do I feel like the solo developer has a lot of anger? It's weird. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm being judgmental. Chat, tell me if I'm being judgmental. Is it weird that there's a solo developer who made a game about killing other people in his hometown? That strikes me as odd, man. I mean, if there is some repressed anger, I'm glad they are not taking it out.
Amazing what these solo devs can do.
IRL.
Now it is time
That's
for
good.
the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier.
But why is it based
If
in
you're
your
like
hometown?
Me, you've been waiting for more than a decade.
You know what I mean?
for this reveal.
That's the weird part for me. Are the characters based on people in real life? Exactly. Yeah. I would like to know that. This is a good question. Yep. Wait, is this Scott Pilgrim? Oh, it is. Oh, he chucked the bat. That's crazy. I've never consumed any media involving Scott Pilgrim. True. I have not either. I just know the character's face at this point.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott
And Ramona always look very similar no matter what
in this online
like
four-player
form
co-op
they take.
adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ooh.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've
Is it
slashed
VR?
the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things.
Oh, no.
Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness.
This is just an RE collect. Yeah, okay. This is a collection ad. The First Descendant. I feel like there's been a lot of buzz about this game too. Okay. That seemed unnecessary. Breakthrough. Wait, is that different from the First Descendant?
Kind has been obsessed.
Is this like DLC?
Hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
What?
On something that's simply harder. Scum. Your hard just got.
I've never seen the appeal of games like this. I don't know. I'm probably not the target demo anyway, but like...
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Yeah, that didn't tell me anything.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feet on. I haven't had company in years. things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I haven't seen you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me. Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Oh, wait, we've seen the trailer for this before. They showed this during the Game Awards, I think.
It's activating.
Mind's Eye, yeah. Oh, that's really soon. That's like next week.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
Yeah. Okay, so y'all did say the Hitman people were behind First
This
Light.
week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026.
He didn't know about my
But
reaction.
we want to make
I don't
the
think.
wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe.
There it
Let's
is.
take a look.
Cross promo. I stand by First Light's not going to live up to expectations.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink.
I will continue to maintain.
Smith, though. He's the only wild card.
This is not going to live up to expectations.
Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
My whole thing is,
Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great
if
Mads
people are
Mikkelsen.
pumped because the Hitman team is behind it, because they're like, oh, it's going to be just like Hitman, why would you play
for joining
the
us.
James
Thanks
Bond
for coming to
game
Summer Game Fest.
when you could just play the
Mads, you
Hitman
are
game?
Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Yay, violence.
So this mission is set in a
think.
casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Oh my god.
For only 30 days.
That's crazy.
And if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
There it is.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
having me. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you.
Yeah. I still stand on business. I think the First Light game is going to be unforgettable. It's going to be forgettable.
Over 1 million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures.
I think it'll have lukewarm reception, and people aren't going to be talking about it after a couple months.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise.
That's my hot take.
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than
Is this Lego Mario Party?
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Low key, I'd rather play that Lego co-op game.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Retail edition?
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players.
What is a
across
retail
5
edition?
ships venture into the most treacherous region of space.
Is that what they're calling
hoping to get
physical
their
editions
hands
now?
On the Artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Oh, wait, yeah. This is Overwatch in space, right?
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
This is not Kingdom Hearts 4 now. Tragically.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World.
Oh, that's
They're
from
making a full
that
3D
was from
game that can be
Blizzard
played
people?
alone or with a friend in co-op.
Or formerly
you can find
Blizzard
out more
people?
during Day of the Devs right after the show.
I didn't
but
know
for
that
now,
part.
Here is the global reveal of Blighted.
But that checks out.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come?
Guacamelee.
It began with the ancient rituals. The dead
I remember the name of that game. I don't know what it was though.
trace of memory.
I just thought the name was clever.
Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading
Ew.
his blight
Yucky.
Who I see. Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
That's a pass for me, probably.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Whoa. Nope. Nope. That's a pass from me, dog. A giant head comes around the corner. Yep. I'm good.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Track kind of bangs. I have no idea what this game is, but the track kind of bangs.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Another gun. That's cool.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Is this like Star Wars meets A Bug's Life? Because that's kind of what it feels like so far.
No more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thus the sale.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズ
I've blinked 3 times now.
ありがとうございました。
I think he was lying.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Silk Song? Nope. Imagine?
Let's rumble.
Chad, what is this? I feel like this is a Capcom fighter, but I don't know what it is. Oh, are these the new DLCs? Oh, these are the new DLCs. Is this year 3? No? Are they already out? I don't have the DLC. I'll keep it a buck. I was about to say, this felt like Team Fortress. But like a 70s riff on it.
Adios.
Wish list now.
All right.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year.
All right,
Next,
70
we have
vibes
a
checks
beautiful
out.
new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China
Oh?
by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Talk to me. Chinese Souls-like.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally awaken you?
What's she laying on? Do we think that's going to be similar to like Wukong combat style? Or I guess it's more Souls-like, yeah?
Is the Wu-Tang Clan.
Because Wukong was more like God of War.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Uh-oh.
My calling takes me far from home.
Guild Wars
Shared
2,
struggles
huh?
Form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
Am I crazy? Or does that not look that great visually? That looked like it was about 15 years behind. Maybe not 15. 10? Wishy. Oh, okay. You guys can't see it, but this is Netmarble. This is a Netmarble game. It's behind my face right here. So if you were wondering what kind of game this was, I think maybe now you have a really good idea. Yay! I will always gas up Wuthering Waves. Except the anniversary. That shit was lame. %, rewards boost. Hey, yo. Bro, you couldn't pay me to get on the Epic Game Store. Ah, here's Nintendo.
I died. I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Was that the only Nintendo
Another
Switch
game
logo we're
going
gonna
back
see this
to
time?
a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
I did the kazoo. I'm already on board. Bro just traded his tooth for a drink? What? My God, you don't have to live life this way.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Okay, so this is like Cuphead.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
But like a 3D platformer.
It won't always be so easy. You still look a little unwell.
Yeah. There were a couple of games. No, I mean like the Switch logo opened the trailer. I know they showed them like what platforms they've been
the
on.
co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And
Yeah, I
20
hate
million
that
of you
dude's
played
hat.
with
I'm gonna
us.
be so real.
Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because
I
grew
can
up playing
already
Halo,
tell this guy's a
and I'm
D-bag.
tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
That's really cool, dude.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast. You can't stop it. You can't catch.
Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh my God! They did it. They actually did it. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural.
So, another DMCA song. I don't know. Imagine Dragons might be chill. Probably not, though. I'm gonna be real. I thought I was just gonna stream until like 10 o'clock tonight, but I may restart the stream. I don't know if I want to go straight from this into gaming for like 4 hours.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the
I don't think
talented
it's
minds
safe.
at RGG Studio in Japan.
Okay. Classy jazz club. A lot of smoke everywhere. Yeah. It's very dark. $1943, that checks out. Wait, did we see a trailer for this already? At some point this year? Or am I thinking of something else?
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Okay. Yeah, not what 1943 Japan probably looked like. This is true.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project
Oh, no, they had
Century set
neon
in
lights back then.
1915, and now the
Did
full
they?
name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here,
1910.
but we do have
All right, never
one
mind.
final, very special global game announcement
I'm tripping.
to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today we've showcased
Wait.
a lot of projects from
Wait,
teams around
shut
the
up.
world, including
Is this Silk Song?
brand new studios, and we're proud of that.
Shut
but
up.
this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown
Okay, it's
away
not.
by the scale, scope, and ambition
Silk
of this
Song
developer's
fans
vision.
in shambles
While
right
there
now.
are many places, really
That's
many places this
crazy.
game could have been revealed. We are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Is Jeff gonna cry? Jeff got a little choked up right there. I still have no idea what game this is.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
That's a lot of documents. Yeah, get that later. That's fine.
this is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
She seems a little tired, to be honest, and frazzled.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Runwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Okay, that's an insensitive way to bring that up.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Probably not his call to make. She upside down?
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Oh.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Well, there you go. Okay. 10 months and counting. Or no. 8 months.
Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening
9
Night
months.
Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch.
Weren't they just
on
gassing
February
this up with
27th,
like a preview and
2026. Amazing.
the guy and the wine glasses and
That was an amazing
then they said like just wait a little longer.
That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Were they just lowering
Good job.
expectations?
Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
What was that about?
Oh, I can't believe it. You
That's
kept that
crazy.
so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Woo! All right. Well, I suppose that's that then. I would watch Day of the Devs. Oh. Nope. 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 That's too loud, Jeff. I don't know what that was, brother. Hard pass, man. That was crazy. Don't be doing that. All right, chat. I'm gonna end this stream. And then probably go live in another like half hour. So that I can make dinner for Jenna quick. and then we'll get back into it. I know I baited you all by saying that I cheated on you, and I technically did, but I will explain all that in the second half coming up here. Second half, we're gonna have Zenless, Faye, and Mario Kart. That's the plan. All right. I would just keep going, but I'm gonna take the opportunity, given that this VOD on YouTube is gonna get hella DMCA'd. So, yeah, with peace and love. I'll boot back up in about half an hour. So go get your break time in, come back. We will be Gotcha Gaming, and then we will be Mario Kart World Gaming. And it will be good times. But that is it for right now. I'll be back in 30. I'll see y'all in a bit. Pray that the channel doesn't get deleted. Hell yeah.